Welcome to our hi. Welcome to our new video series, Sibling Chat. My name is Patrick,
And I'm Nat.
and as you've guessed it, we're brother and sister.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, we are. Yep. Minus, I don't. Yeah, we look alike. I think we have the same nose. I don't have the facial hair.
Oh yeah, the gist is there.
Yeah. So this is just an intro video to talk about what this series is going to be about. So in this series, we're going to talk about different things, mostly just life topic in general. But this is just an intro. We're going to talk, we're going to explain, we're going to discuss who we are. We're going to tell you who we are. Lots of stutter.
Yeah, so we're gonna give you a breakdown of who we are individually, our personality traits that you've already started to see some of Nat's personality traits. Um, just basic things about who we are as people, and then we're gonna kind of talk a little bit about what we aim to do, what we aim to accomplish with this series, and kind of take it from there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, take it away, Nat. Who is Natalie?
So Natalie is I'm married. I have 2 kids, a dog and a cat. I am a Reiki master teacher. I am also a meditation coach, and soon to be a life coach as well. I am a French language monitor to new immigrant students from kindergarten to grade 6. I love the outdoors. I'm a kind, compassionate, generous person, loving. I like to have fun. And yeah, I tried not to take life too seriously. um, I like to spend time with my family. So that's a bit in a nutshell of me, and you're going to get to know me more as the series continues. So Patrick, who are you?
Well, I am 25 years old. I don't know if you said your age, but you're
No, no,
27,
no, I'm 27 years young.
27 years young.
Hmm?
I'm currently working as a server. Well, I mean, technically not right now. I'm currently unemployed because we have a pandemic. But
Not
several
whoop whoop on the
levels.
pandemic, just whoop whoop on the server.
um, as you can see, I'm also a fun-loving person. Very active. I love movement, sports. Big interest in health and wellness, fitness and nutrition. Um, I definitely have very spiritually driven outlook on life. Um, I I really do take a lot of pride and get a lot of joy out of helping others, and being of service. Um, I am also quite a big weirdo. I use that word quite often, but in the best possible connotation.
Whoop whoop weirdo.
Very bright, vibrant, and energetic. Love to laugh and have fun. So you'll see that that's definitely a common theme that we have going on throughout this series. Positive and optimistic, forward thinking kind of guy. Um, and yeah, that's essentially Patrick in a nutshell. As Natalie said, you'll get to know me and her a lot better throughout the series. We'll definitely let our colors shine. But if, on top of that, just to kind of give you some better explanation of who we are. Obviously, we're brother and sister, as we said. So kind of getting into a bit of our relationship. We grew up in a pretty large family. I'm the fourth of 5 kids, the third of 4 boys. Obviously, we very much enjoyed having many siblings. Found it to be very entertaining, pretty much on a daily basis. But but sometimes also found it to be a little tough to maybe get the love and attention that you really felt you needed. Um, but aside from that, as far as our specific relationship, um, we've always been very close growing up. But
Mm-hmm.
I think as time progressed and we became more mature, we definitely came a lot closer.
Yeah, yeah. And I think we make a good team. We make a good pair. We're both good listeners, but we also have very different views, which it meshes really good together, I find. So it makes it complete. When we give an answer together, I, I find yeah, yeah, we go good together. We work really good. Yeah,
Good team, good team. Yeah.
good team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, to kind of make sure that people don't see us as these larger than life figures, we definitely want to talk a little bit about, show you that we are definitely just as human as any other person. And a good way to humanize anyone is to show that they have weakness or struggle, or that they also deal with life
Well,
in
we
all its
all deal with life. Yeah.
ways.
Mm-hmm.
I guess for me, just one main struggle that I find to that I deal with more often than not is just regarding consistency and motivation. I find that it can be a bit of a struggle to stay focused on things that I find meaningful um, for long periods of time. I find that I can just being a very perfectionist is kind of plays a acts as like a double-edged sword for me and makes me get discouraged quite quickly. But it's definitely something that, along with the help of Nat and many others, that I am progressively and currently making progress on.
Yeah. No, and I don't like that word struggle though, because it's not really a struggle. It's just something that we need to work
A
on.
learning curve. Yeah,
Yeah,
a learning curve.
it's a learning curve, and we're gonna have those learning curves all through life.
Mm-hmm.
But if we add that word struggle, it's gonna be that much more difficult because our mind's like, oh no, it's a struggle, but not really. Learning curve. See, we complete each other. My learning curve, which it's been a learning process, is being patient with myself. Um, I don't. I'm I'm still hard on myself, but it's something that I've been working on really a lot. But giving myself that patience that I know I need, it's been really challenging, especially when it comes to just wanting to go faster than life's pace. uh, I I I get really hard on myself if I don't if I'm not at my expectations right away.
Mm-hmm.
So just giving myself that patience, it's something that I need to remind myself
Mm-hmm.
daily.
Yeah.
And if and I find, especially being a mom and being in a relationship, the more patience I give myself, the more patience I have to give. The less patient I'm with myself, the less patience I have to give. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it's really that kind of balance that I'm learning to move
Mm-hmm.
forward.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
for me, that's
I definitely kind of relate to a lot of people desiring to have control of specific outcomes, and I think
mm-hmm,
that there's definitely a difference between um, consciously creating what happens in your life, but versus controlling what happens. I think that we don't have control, and we're just kind of along for the ride, but ultimately that we're creating the ride. Does that makes
yeah,
sense. That
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah. It
So yeah,
for me it makes sense. Yeah,
cool, cool.
no, it makes sense. And it's yeah, regardless of the learning curve that we're on, and like I know I'm gonna get at a point where I'm going to be able to master that patience, and you're going to get on that point to master that too. And but there's always going to be something else, because it's a never ending learning journey. And but I think the more we can just give ourselves time to feel and to be and to just appreciate where we are, it's going to be a lot easier. We're going to take a lot of pressure off our shoulders. So yeah, just throwing it up there.
Just flow.
The flow.
Yeah. So, Nat, do you want to break down what is that we have going on right now? What are we
Yes.
doing?
So what we have going on, what and why, mainly for fun, because I don't know if you can notice, but I'm having fun, even though I'm quite nervous right now. And I know Pat's having fun. Minus the nerves on his side too. But yeah, it's mostly for fun. But also the second reason why is to set specific time, whether it's how many times we're going to be doing this a week, set that specific time and just have real meaningful conversations about
Open up
everyday,
the space. Yeah.
yeah, open up the space about everyday life stuff. And we because it's not something we don't set time for conversation, we don't set time to actually talk with the people we love, aside from our like immediate, like aside from just my example, aside from my wife or my kids, or we don't set that time because we're just caught up in the fast pace of life, which is go 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 go. So so that's another reason why. And just to have good conversations and to have fun. So that's
Yeah. And to kind of just like add to that as well, this is definitely something that we're both that is definitely out of both of our comfort zones, but that also that we've both have had strong desires to do or to
mm-hmm,
try for quite some time. So this is on top of just having fun and opening up the space for meaningful conversation. It's also about just going on this exploration journey of trying something new that we both have been drawn towards for a long time.
mm-hmm. And it's one
Um,
thing, to have a thought about any topic in general about life, but it's another thing to actually have a conversation about it and actually get everything that's in here out, which
it makes it so much more real. It helps to make sense of the thought, help for basic understanding of why you might be thinking that thought in the first place. So definitely to just kind of use each other as bouncing pads, just to just to kind of make sense of what we think.
yeah, yeah. And it helps the feeling process too, if there's something feeling about, like, all those feels that we do feel.
It's all about the field.
It's all about the feels. It is.
So yeah, so essentially that's what we have planned for now. Obviously, it's pretty fluid. We're kind of just gonna take it as it comes, but that's essentially the driving force behind why we're getting this started. We're still working out some details on how we want to how like what kind of format that we're going to be presenting this with. We're definitely going to be doing more so like discussion or chat as the name implies, but also sometimes maybe more interview style where I'm asking questions and then Natalie's answering, or vice versa. Um, we also don't know if we might be doing it once or twice a week. We'll see how it goes. But we're definitely going to be doing like one specific topic per video and just kind of rolling with it. And I think as it goes forward, you'll definitely see there's a logical continuation from one topic to the next because I think they all kind of intertwine in some ways. Um, but essentially, that's the gist of it. This is really just dip our toes in the water, get ourselves warmed up and comfortable with the setup, and just let you guys know who we are. And then yeah,
So that's it for the intro video. Um, we're super excited to start this journey. It's been, it's been, it's fun. It's been fun. This first video's been fun. I hope you enjoy it as much as we have. It's been
yeah.
fun.
We hope that you feel entitled, not entitled, but
Not entitled.
not no. We hope that you feel that you want to join us on this fun little journey. We
Yeah.
definitely don't. We're definitely not putting ourselves out there as being anything specific or anything at all. We're just create opening a space to share ideas and thoughts, and hopefully that other people like it and want to join in as well. We definitely will be encouraging feedback in the form of comments or whatever, participation in any way. We'll definitely be giving some challenges to people who find value in what we talk about. Um, but essentially, for this one, I think this is pretty much it.
This is it. And tune in for the next video. Our topic of the topic of our chat is going to be family.
Yeah, yeah. So see, a logical step forward from what we talked about here today. So
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
looking to keep this going. And thanks again. And I hope you have yourself a wonderful night.